I got here a 2005 Ford E350. Customer complaining it stalls. That's all I know. I don't think the shop looked at it at all. They're just busy. Is there an engine light? Okay, good. There's an engine light. I don't even know if the shop scanned it. Okay. Four codes in the PCM. System 2 lane bank 1s, 2 lane bank 2, and then a cat code and an evap code. Awesome. So system 2 lane bank 1 and 2 would definitely make it install. So let's just go in here, let's look at live data. Okay, read data stream. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I find easier way to get this type of information is through generic OBD. See, I have to go into Ford anyway to get a pre-scan, but now I could just go into OBD. Because here it's not substituted. I don't think Ford substitutes anyway, but Chrysler substitutes. It's just a habit I have. I go into here, and also it's very standardized. Airflow from mass airflow. You want calculated load. Coolant temp, RPM, long terms, and short terms. If we need more, we'll go look at the O2s. I could probably get them on one page also. Okay, yeah, 12, perfect. Bank 1 sensor 2, bank 1 sensor 1, okay, good. Alright, so looking at the fuel trims, long-term fuel trims at 24, that's pretty high. Short-term is, plus or minus 5. So now we're going to raise the RPM up. Let's say 2500 RPM, and the long term goes down to 6, and the short term good. Right now, what this is telling me is we have a vacuum leak. So let's go look for the vacuum leak. Where are we? Let's see. This is loose right here, and the car stalled. Okay. I don't know if it could be that easy. Let's tighten this up and see if our trims get better. Something's going on over here. Something's tapped into the computer. Yeah, it must be like a alarm or a remote starter. Okay, I'm gonna go tighten this up, and then we'll check our trims. All right. Let's just tighten this guy up. I wonder if they touched this, because that was loosened. It wasn't like something fell off. Maybe the customer was working on his car. I don't know. I'll have to ask the shop. Let's see if this fixes our issue. Alright. Let's start it up again. Okay. Alright, long term is still really high. We gotta give it time. Short term's dropping. Fords take a long time to correct. You could clear keep alive memory. Let me just see what happens when I grab it. Let's put it in here. running very lean now because the long terms are not correcting. Power braking it now. Now we're good under load. Question is if this is good or not. Okay, I'm gonna clear keep alive memory and we'll see what happens. Let's shut the car. It means I gotta go back into Ford. Special functions. Keep alive memory. Yes. Okay. Let's turn it back on now. Let's go to OBD functions. This will give us the same data as before. Yeah, just putting us into OBD. Read data stream. Where is it? Live data. Okay, let's get info rate, long term and short term. Short term. And long term, it should be enough for now. Everything's at 0. Let's restart it. Alright, since we're idling high, that's very high. Or an open loop stall. Let's wait till we hit close loop and then we'll see what happens. Actually, let's go get a data pid for that so we know. Fuel system status. Graph. Okay, so short term went negative, went positive right away. So it shows like we're still running lean at idle. See, short term is capped out. I mean, not capped out, but it's at 20. This definitely looks like there's still a vacuum leak. The only thing saying not is that the mass airflow is reading really high. I would expect 5.4 at idle. We're idling now at about, I don't know, 750. Should really get that data pid. We're at 650 now idling, and then we're at 5.4. Okay, that makes sense actually. That seems decent. Revs up, it goes to 53. Alright, short term's still terrible. Alright, so I think we still have another vacuum leak. I'm gonna go take a peek around while this thing's running. Alright, so let's look around. So I got my scan tool here, and we're definitely running really lean. This is after I cleared keep alive memory. So let's see. Now these, I know these are notorious for breaking. These clips right here. You know, there was also an evap leak. So the purge line could have also broken. Alright, I'm gonna have to take off the doghouse. Okay, I got the doghouse off. Mostly. Now let's see what we got here. Well, they use transmission. That's a coolant hose. This is the evap right here. Oh yeah, this definitely feels collapsed. Yeah, I'm gonna suspect this is it right here. I'm gonna pinch this off right here. I think this is broken right here. Okay. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do this? Alright, the easiest way to do this, I think this is just broken, it's need a new one anyway. So I'm just gonna pinch this right here and see if it fixes it. Let me get a vice grip. Alright, just need a vice grip. Here we go, this guy, this should work. Alright, so I got a vice grip here. And if we look here, we're still running at like 39. Alright, that's pinched off. And it didn't make any difference. Oh wait, right here it looks bad also. Let's see if that did anything. Nope, still at 30. Alright, I'm gonna have to smoke this. Alright, I'm gonna smoke this. I just have a very hard time smoking these because I can't find a good spot to tee in. Because the mass airflow has a vent. But I'll tell you what I have seen, which I think is pretty common, is people try to install a mass airflow and they don't put the grommet back in. You know, I'm gonna check that right now. Could be that's why this was undone. Here's the mass airflow sensor right here. No, the grommet is installed. Oh, I got a screwdriver on me. Let's just see, is this aftermarket? Right here, wait, you see that? It's, oh, that's stupid, that's just my thing. Okay, wait, let's see, if the air's coming in here. See the smoke, I think, could leave from right here. And also, I think there's a hole, yeah, right here. This is where I got stuck, there's a hole right here. See that? So, it just vents, so if you can't smoke it from here, maybe I could fit something in. Maybe that's what I could do. I could probably, yeah, I could fit my thing in right here and just smoke it from after the mass airflow. Alright, let's get this thing hooked up. Just make sure I have battery in here with fluid. Yeah, full charge. Okay. Here's this guy. This has a built-in like compressor that I think can only get up to 1 psi. That's why I like it. All the other ones, like all other cheap ones besides like the $1,000 ones, they have these like huge compressors that go up to like, I don't know what, they could blow many evap systems and probably even intake gaskets if you're not careful. This could literally only blow to a psi, so it takes longer, but this broke. So this should be able to seal this up. That's sealed, I think. Let's turn this guy on. Alright, so now we're on smoke mode. See, I don't know if you can tell on the camera. Put that in there. And we'll wait a little bit because it's going to take some time for it to spread throughout the system. I just want to make sure it's not leaking straight out of here. Okay, I got a flashlight. Let's see if I see any smoke. I definitely do. It's coming from right here. Alright, let's... Definitely found a cool leak. See, I don't know if this is... No, it makes sense it would come out here. You see, that's the problem, because... Oh wow, this light is terrible on the camera. It's not really flickering. I'll just shut it off. It makes sense it would come out here because it's before the grommet, so... Alright, I'm gonna have to try to test it from right here. I just don't think this inflator is big enough to get on it. You know, let me move this whole thing over. Alright, now maybe if I go all the way in. I have to buy something for Fords. I don't know, maybe a bigger one of these. I always get stuck in the same ground. You know, maybe if I go all the way in there. You know, I think that might be good. Alright, let's fill this back up. Oh, it was the smoke maybe that was making that flickering effect. I definitely see smoke here. Is it from right here? Yeah, it's from this clip right here. Is this whole thing cracked? No, there's just another hose here. But this is definitely leaking. You see, there's definitely smoke right here. Okay, 7. And just in case it's a 6. Alright, let's put that guy back in. Alright. Wait a minute. I don't see any smoke now. Now let me just go look inside the truck. If not, I'm gonna put everything back together and just see, maybe it was just that loose thing. Oh wait, I just saw smoke. See that? When I squeeze this, I'm getting a blast of smoke from somewhere. Probably in here. Nope, it's leaking out of the EGR. I think it's normal to leak a drop. It's when I squeeze up here, so it's moving that diaphragm. And it's coming out of the EGR. I don't think it's consistently coming out. Yeah, it's definitely coming out of the EGR now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back together, see if we get better trims, because it was definitely leaking over there also. If we don't, then I'm going to call bad EGR valve. Because I don't, you usually see some smoke coming out of the EGR, but I think now it looks like a lot of smoke. Alright, so let me put this thing back together. I don't see any other leaks. Look around quickly one more time, just to make sure it's not leaking over here again. And it's not. So there's definitely a leak here, but there's not a leak now. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's start it up and see if there's any change. Oh boy. It's probably gonna be a hard start. Nope. Reconnect, yes. Alright, still an open loop. Just hit closed loop. Fuel trims are, you know, they're high, but it's still very high. We're going old school, quick and dirty. Spray some brake clean and see if it goes down. Alright, so here we got fuel trim set up on the scan tool. I'm going to spray the EGR and it dropped down. It's a bad EGR. See that? I'm going to spray the EGR again. Man, it goes shooting down. That's it. I'm calling EGR. Alright, thanks for watching.